I mean, some of the questions I even had, I'm like, I just needed to read a little bit further forward.
Yes.
Because ultimately, like, Paul addresses essentially everything. Like, he
9,
doesn't
10,
leave
and
anything
11 is one continuous flow of
flow.
thought.
Yeah.
Except that there is a lot of confusion among scholars about what does he mean by Israel, and we'll come to that because there are all kinds of views about when he says God has a plan for Israel and Israel will be saved and all these things he's going to say, what does he mean? And scholars have different perspectives. So we'll come to that. Mainly in chapter 11, we'll come to that, which will be Wednesday's episode. But let's just put that in perspective as these 3 chapters especially are dealing with this whole concept of Paul saying God's still got a heart. In fact, God used the Jews to bring about his plan for salvation through Abraham and Isaac, and they were the ones who received God's promises. And God's always worked through Israel. That's kind of what he's trying to let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so keep reading and we'll see where it takes us.
Cool. God's sovereign choice. It is not as though God's word had failed, not at all. Who are descended from Israel are Israel, nor because they are his descendants are they all Abraham's children. On the contrary, it is through Isaac that your offspring will be reckoned. In other words, it is not the children by physical descent who are God's children, but it is the children of the promise who are regarded as Abraham's offspring. For this was how the promise was stated.